Okay, today we're going to do a little bit more practicing with our division, with fractions and whole numbers here. So we're going to start with 1/4 divided by 7. So the first step is to turn this whole number into a fraction. And then we have to remember that when we see the division sign, it tells us to keep the first fraction, change the sign, and flip the second fraction. So we keep 1/4, we change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and then we flip our last fraction. So instead of 7/1, it's going to be 1/7. And then we multiply across the top and the bottom. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 7 is 28. So we end up with 1/28. Let's try another one. We've got 1/6 times 3. So I'm going to turn this 3 into a fraction. So it'll be 3/1. So I'm making a whole number into a fraction. We put it over 1. Whoops. And I forgot. This is a division problem. We're starting with division, not multiplication. Because we need to keep it, change it, flip it. So 1/6 times 1/3. Change that division sign into a multiplication problem. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 times 3 is 18. So we'd have 1/18. My next one, one-fifth divided by 4. We would have to make that into a fraction. And then this division sign tells us to keep the first fraction, change the sign, and flip the second fraction. Keep it, change it, flip it. Multiply across the top. 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 4 is 20. And we'll just try one more here. Make sure that we're all up to speed this morning. 1/8 divided by 6. First step, change this whole number into a fraction because we need to do operations with just fractions. Change this division sign, tells us that we are going to do keep it, change it, flip it. So, keep the first fraction, change division to multiplication, and flip the second fraction. Now we have multiplication. We know we multiply across the top. 1 times 1 is 1, and across the bottom, 8 times 6 is 48. All right, so what you need to do now is you need to do your quick check C. When you're done with that, you need to turn it into the top basket.